Well, good evening, friends. It's time for a little sit-down comedy. Perhaps we are relaxing by a nice fire. Well, I am. You're probably sitting in bed with a kink in your neck. But anyhow, it's a beautiful evening. I would do stand-up comedy, but I'm too lazy for this, so sit-down comedy is what you get. Tonight we're going to be marshmallow roasting. Is a great American pastime. I have everything I need right over here. I have real Coca-Cola from Mexico, because that's very American. I have the Kit Kat bars. You cannot roast marshmallows without putting a little bit of Kit Kat on there. This is a product placement. Kit Kat, crisp wafers, yum 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 in your tum tum tum. And of course, also national standard of crackers, graham style. Need those. Need jet puff marshmallows. These are the big square kind for making s'mores, especially. Not like little crappy ones you buy at Kmart or wherever, Wally World. These honkers here, look at that. I mean, I've got the big thumb. That's practically, I don't know. I could probably fit 3 or 4 in my face at once, but at least as big, big enough for our purposes tonight. So just sit back, relax. You're not going to be as relaxed as I am, I'm sure, because you're probably not watching this in front of fire that is real. Maybe you have a fire on your screensaver because you're pathetic. But I've gone to trouble to make the real thing. And when you are roasting the marshmallows, really the idea is not so much to get them completely off flambe, as Frenchies like to say it, but you want a nice golden brown. So we're going to put it in vicinity of flame, but not in direct contact with in the flame, because that would it would burn. So we don't want to do that. Anyhow, a lot of friends are asking me, why do you like so much roasting marshmallows? And I've given this a lot of thought because they taste good, and because I'm in America, and America is all about refined sugar in your food. So you can't really get much more refined sugar than the marshmallow. I hope you do agree with this. If you do not, you are probably living in denial, and I don't mean in Egypt. I mean like one of the 5 stages of grief, Kubler-Ross, good book, you should read it. These are probably getting pretty warm, but I don't think they're starting to blister. I like mine personally to have a little bit of a blister to it. Not so much that, 3rd degree burn, but definitely a nice sunburn. Nice healthy 2nd degree roasty toasty. You can start to see a gap. They're beginning to liquefy inside, and they're going to fall off my stick soon if I'm not careful. Stick is, I guess is stick. Spear, devil's fork, I don't know what proper term is for this implement of destruction, but it certainly works for marshmallowing, roasting of them anyhow. We're definitely starting to get a little bit crispy on the one. I'm going to need to get this ready, so I'm going to go ahead and pause video for a moment. And you viewers back home, if you're watching this, you really don't have much of a life, but I'm grateful for the view anyhow. Okay, just few moments, and we'll be ready for the next part. Posvedonia.